Alright, new case time. Let us begin. Alright, the pot one. I remember what I was doing. This is the freaking, the wall, the channeling thing. Folding screen, there you go. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. Is the hole still there in it? The bullet hole? In that murder case that happened in Korean village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Korean sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Why are they doing this? Do they need money? They are just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Bro, I love museums. What are you talking about? Moral? Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Korean village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fame Manor on it. Yeah? Yikes, you're right. I kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Why is this? Why have you done this? I don't understand. How much are we getting paid for this? I hope so. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 ways to save money. Right. We read this. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we are always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. And this is where the pot should be. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why? Of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I bet it would really take your breath away. I know what it is. It's the pot. But the pot is all smashed and glued together. I guess people don't care about that. Basement warehouse. This looks like the basement of the freaking attorney's office. October 11, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep, this is the basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. He... A monster. You were right. Huh? A monster? Who is it? Oh. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You're not in jail? Adrian Andrews? Maybe she got community service or something. You. I know you. Haha. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah, hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I am in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I am also responsible for the security arrangements. They let you back in so easily after you tried to pin the murder on someone? I mean, you didn't do it, but you still tried to frame someone for it. Stabbed a body? Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Okay, that's good. It's not just it hasn't just disappeared. Computer. This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. What is the camera looking at? And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Okay. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Not really. Just a camera with a motion sensor, I'm guessing. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. That's important. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Yes, someone's gonna die here. I hope it's not Adrian Andrews. I mean, she did do some bad shit, but, no open flames. Brr. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Burgers? Hamburger? Great. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti, but there's no G. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Yeah. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. She just wants food, man. A step ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversations before somewhere? Two times, actually. Twice. Maybe three times, but it's someone else. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. It's locked. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We are unauthorized personnel. Why are you happy? Why are you telling me that? You want to sneak in there? I'm guessing. What the heck is that? Golden ass statue. Authorized. It does say authorized personnel only. Organi. It says organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Great. Wow, insulting. What's this golden ass statue? Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Whoa. Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique, Amy Faye. You have a sword? This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. Okay. In fact, it just arrived this morning. It wasn't in the house. Amy Faye's golden statue added to the court record. Is it real gold? A statue of the founder of the Korean channeling technique is holding the Shichitsu. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Yeah. Don't ask me, how should I know? You're the master. Well, you are the future master, right? Yeah, okay, one more year or something. Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Korean shichitsu. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Ah, Pui, I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? You want to cut me down? Come on, lady. I'm your best friend. Maybe potential boyfriend? I don't know what's going on. We can talk, or we can present my attorney's badge. I am a defense attorney. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Yep. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what we were thinking. No, no way, Maya. Okay. Magatama. So what about this? Sorry, I can't be of more help, but but I really don't have anything to say about that. You should know everything about this stuff, about the Korean stuff, right? I don't know. Treasure exhibit poster. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Korean village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too, and we get paid for this? But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright? I guess I can't argue with that one. Amy Faye's golden statue. I have nothing to say about that? What do you mean? It's me! You've certainly changed since I saw you 7 months ago. Really? Yes, you look like you've bulked up a little. Okay. Well, now that she mentions it, I guess I have gotten a little stronger. I think she means fatter. You're such a dork, Nick. Great. Me, what more can I say? This is my third year as a young but skilled lawyer. Mia Fey, past 2 years ago. I'm sorry, I don't know as many people as I used to. So there really isn't anything I can tell you about that person. Yeah? Maya Fey. Great. A disciple in the Korean tradition of spirit channeling. She's a channeling prodigy. Okay, and you, head of planning, promotion, and security of the Treasures of Korean exhibit, age 24. I'm older than her. Well, I have finally managed to put the events of 7 months ago behind me. I really love the work that I'm doing now. Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Wright. Oh, it was nothing. And to this little girl, too. Thank you for saying so. Yeah. And not you. I guess I wasn't much of a help, huh? Oh, God. No, that's not true. You were all a big help to me. Why is she so stressed out? She shouldn't take it so personally. It's not like she was exactly free to help. Okay, she was kidnapped. Come on, man. Adrian Andrews. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? Okay, she thinks she's my girlfriend or something. What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The nickel samurai case. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. She didn't like her previous job, I'm guessing. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. The Lordly Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Yeah. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. So they're setting up a freaking museum in their shop. It's insane. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museum. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. Yeah. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Oh look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Okay, this freaking department store is insane. They have a restaurant and a museum. Great. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. It's lunch? Dinner? Ha ha ha, Pearly. It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Haha, shall we head upstairs then? And someone's gonna steal the statue? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Is she gonna die? October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Then Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? Wow. I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. Oh, is she dead? We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Oh, stolen. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was work of the renowned phantom thief, Masque de Masque. Masque the Mask. According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. The Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Masque de Masque. Our most valuable treasure, the pot? Oh, yep. The Korean sacred urn was stolen. Why does he want it? What? Why does he want the pot? Charlie, a quiet decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. Of course. Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. Probably not. There is a giant building just outside the window. The Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. Oh wow, they're becoming Disney. And to think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Yep, you'll be paying me. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. We changed it again. Maya watched it recently and she said she cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Do I know the name by now? Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I have neglected them for so long that they are covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while. I should. Hey Nick, this is no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later. I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet to even read until I find that urn. I mean, the power should be gone now, right? It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag. Hey Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me. At least Pearls is good at cleaning. Sigh, I guess I'd better go and find that urn. Yeah, we should. But first, get my attorney's badge. So, what do you think about this? What about it, Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick? Maybe 3 heads aren't better than one. Weird. Makatama? Oh, hey, it's my Makatama. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? It's helpful. It sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? I mean, that's what it's supposed to do? What do you mean? You gave me this thing. Well, I knew Pearly put some sort of spiritual power into it. But I had no idea that it let you do something as cool as that. Some future leader you are. She doesn't know much. Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see into people's minds too. Sure, it's your kid. Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kinda, well, junky if you ask me. But it's got the soul of Mystic Amy, the founder of our channeling technique. So how much do you think you could get for it? What? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought about that. Hey Pearly, make a note of that. Isn't it the source of your damn power? Ways to save money. Tip 109. Sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible. Check. Somehow I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. Yep. It's the pot. And this damn thing, you still get a buyer for it. You know, even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fae branch family's training hall or something? Oh yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Okay, interesting. hidden away deep in desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? I mean, they didn't want to be disturbed. I don't know. It's me. What about me? You're not very photogenic, are you? What the hell? Oh. I guess that's the end of that conversation. Incredible. What about Mia? This Sniffle. I really miss her. Was Mystic Mia? Was she a really good lawyer? Yeah. Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows. True. You should train hard and try to make her proud, Mr. Nick. Yeah, I'll do my best. You can join me on my next trip to a freezing waterfall. No need. I hate to break it to her, but I don't think being frozen to the bone helps in port. Probably not. We could always try it though. But man, I'm going to have to really buckle down and get serious. Well, you're the future master of the Korean channeling technique after all. Yeah, that, and I have to play the part of a big sister too. For Pearly. And you, Nick. Me. Wow. Do I look like I was born yesterday? I am like way older than you. Like 7, not even 7, 8 years? No, 26. Okay, so 7 years, yeah. Oh, what Pearl? Pearly is such a cutie, isn't she, Nick? Yep. And she's smart too, just like yours truly. She's got quite a future ahead of her. I bet she could be president someday. Maybe. A president that can channel past presidents. That just might come in handy. Yeah. Seems insanely powerful. And Adrian. He certainly seems grateful to you, Nick. Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during that terrible ordeal. Actually, I'm grateful to her too. It sounds like you're not telling me something. I am going to take a good look at the case file next chance I get. She's jealous? Take a turn. Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Yep, it is there. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amy, Faye, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. No, but she like rearranged it badly. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Yeah, she fixed it like that badly. Huh? Well... Teehee, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Good. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean village, Maya's hometown, by freaking Pearl's mother, right? Her aunt. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn added to the court record. One of the treasures of Korean village. Supposedly priceless, it looked like a plain old pot. Well, a broken pot. Looks kinda junky, soul. The same as the poster. Makes sense. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean what, Mr. Nick? Your beloved mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She is the future master of the Korean school of channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. I mean, I do. Oh, okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Yeah, I'm a lawyer. Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. Okay? If you are a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Incredible. Alright, what was I doing? Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask Star de Mask. Is the star part of his name or is it just Mask de Mask? Make a note of it. Mask de Mask. Okay, and last year's incident. Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. He was arrested for the Korean village thing. 1 year ago, the murder in Korean village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? Well, you just said it. You promised, remember? You said that I wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. You did break it. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. It's a tiny urn, apparently. I thought it was much bigger. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. And what happened to the ash inside? Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. So she just didn't hear any of this, apparently. Okay. Whatever, let's go to the exhibition hall. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Hey, Gumshoe. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? I don't think so. No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try and to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Oh, great. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. I don't call him Mr. Dick. That's too adult. Nothing has changed here. It's all the same. Where can I go? Nowhere else. Okay. I am an attorney. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal. Good. Nakatama. What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night and my brain's not really working right. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Great. Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know, and might get mad if he heard. I can hear everything you are saying, pal. Great. But he's not mad. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Masked Mask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon or Crown of Bongora. The Sacred Urn of Kurian is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Kurian village knows about it, but no one else. Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Yeah. What about the golden statue? What about this? He didn't get much sleep. Yeah, but whatever. And then we got supposedly prices. Okay, and then same thing again. Problem is me, Phoenix Wright. Pretty goofy looking face if you ask me. Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it. He has got a point. Yeah, we never use my own photo. Mia, you know Mia? Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal. Huh? You knew her? You knew my sis? Of course. You probably worked with her. Sure, everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day. Mr. Scruffy Detective. I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying. Right. We got Maya. What about this person? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night and my brain's not really working right. I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Keep it down. Might get mad. I can hear everything. Okay. And what about Pearl? You don't care about Maya or Pearl? Wow. What a guy. What about Adrian Andrews? You know her. Okay. Apparently he doesn't. And Dick Gumshoe, age 32. Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. He always is. What about this person? What do you mean, what about this person? It's you! It's you! And we can also present Dick Gumshoe here. So what do you think about this person? What do you think, Pearly? I'm not certain. Okay, well, no one knows. Well, we can talk to him now. What happened? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong, warehouse. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Yep. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Oh, it's freaking, what's his name? The Wild West guy. Ace detective? Or about Master Mask? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Incredible. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. What? But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Great. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Who is the ace detective? So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Oh. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself. Yeah, I got to admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Are you sure this Ace Detective is not the thief himself? Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Okay, calling card. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mask mark on the front? That's the mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got them on it. I got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. They are withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Calling card added to the court record. Sent before a heist. The emblem is top secret. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators, right? Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. That's all. You can present the masked calling card to him, or you can check it. To the security at Lordly Taylor, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Korean exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Masked Mask. What about this? Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help though. That's not what happened this time, you mean? You got that right, pal. Listen up, if you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away, got me? I don't have anything that valuable, so... Yeah, sure. They're not gonna come attack us. Basement warehouse. October 12, Lordly Taylor basement warehouse. Oh, the sword is broken! No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air conditioned, to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh, okay. Ace Detective is going. I am afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Why do you have a freaking magnifying glass as your eyepiece, bro? And big ass ring, spiky hair like me though. Who are you anyway? What the hell? Shush! Silence! Hee. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Why is your nose so long, bro? Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it, yeah, neither can I. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. Your name? And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Look at me? Great. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. Should I show something to him? The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I am Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium. Great. And I am, Pearl Fey. And I am Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium, Ace Apprentice. Great. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game. Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Because he's not very smart apparently? But I don't know what that saying means. Computer. Tisk, Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? Well, what do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Right, so I literally cannot look at anything. This is good. I do appreciate that they did that. Okay, why is there paint spilled around everywhere? That is interesting. Hello, I am an attorney. I am sorry I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch-rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. Excuse me. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Good. Treasure exhibit. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atomy. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atme and Mask the Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. Are you gonna play it? I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No thanks. I mean, I would like it. Amy Faye's golden statue. Okay, yes, okay, great. Take a turn. Do not fear. Okay, so it's exactly the same. The mask calling card. What? Immediately I told him. Mask the Mask is calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I am surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. People, Phoenix Wright, it's me. That's pretty amazing the way you were able to tell what I do for a living. Oh, it's elementary, my dear Wright. Elementary. Point backwards, such as from a criminal, for example. From your clothes, I knew you weren't a policeman, so I deduced you were a lawyer. After a combination of cold logic and intuition, vary, only the truth remains. So my hair was pointed backwards for an attack from a criminal threat. Wow, impressive. Give me a second. Alright, yep, it's impressive he knows stuff. Or maybe he just took a look at the attorney's badge on your lapel, genius. Probably. Who? You know Mia Fey? This woman, she is a true beauty. You don't say. I would be honored if you would introduce her to me. She's dead. I assure you, sir lawyer, that my interest is strictly professional. Ew, this guy is even creepier than I thought. Yeah. I assure you, my dear, all ace detectives are perfect gentlemen. Yeah, of course. You have Maya Fey. So how did you know I was a spirit medium? Oh, that was child's play. Uh-huh. First, your hair. It's not of the type one sees every day. Both rare and enchanting, almost otherworldly. I thought it likely that you were either a fortune teller or a spirit medium, but I didn't quite detect the wisdom one usually sees in a fortune teller. And so Zvari, that left only one possibility. Right. She's not doesn't look smart. Well, they also have a bio about me on the treasure exhibit poster. Perfect. As for this child, Svari, elementary school student, false. Wow, that's right. What do you mean? I can also see that you will be a middle school student within the next few years. Yes, okay, great. That's incredible. That's time. No doubt about it. This guy is good. Now you can see how I have earned my reputation as an ace detective. No, I really don't. Head of Planning, Promotion and Security of the Treasures of Korean Exhibit. Yeah, what happened to her? Ah, the charming young lady responsible for security, Miss Adrian Andrews. Huh? You know her? I mean, obviously he's working the case. Yes, well, I should. She was the person who hired me for this job. A very intelligent woman. After all, she hired Detective Luke at me, did she not? So you are not a detective, you are a private investigator. I am not entirely convinced that was an intelligent move on her part. And then Tikamshu. Oh, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has let the thief slip through his fingers every single time. Wretched, huh? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working together. Huh? If you ask me, look at me, I believe the two of them are co-conspirators. If Detective Gumshoe heard that, he'd probably cry. He is a surprisingly sensitive guy. Yeah, I don't think he's working with them. A flashy thief who steals valuable works of art, sends a calling card before a heist, age unknown. It's you, isn't it? Kinda, yep, it definitely looked like you. This will surely be Mask the Mask's final heist. Last time I came close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. Okay, but his nose won't fit in the mask, probably. And then I, look at me, ace detective, will dance with joy. I have no clue what you're babbling about, but I guess I'll find out soon. And then you, an ace detective, has great powers of deduction, yet rarely makes sense. This person is Zvari, a great ace detective. Am I correct? But I was the one asking you. This photo simply isn't enough information. I am afraid I can't absolutely be certain. But the intelligence in those eyes indicates a man of deep wisdom and insight. Great. Stop messing around, Nick, and just ask him already. But this guy is scary. Great. Ask him what? Ace detective. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. Great. I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I am really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. I think he is a thief. So. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. And he flipped his muscles and made, but whatever. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. The ring? Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Great. Yes, well, he's good at that, so, yeah. Alright, I'll save it here. And I will see you in the next one.